faster than the human imagination itself. And believe me, this direction cannot be lost in today's day and time. As Mayo completes his 150 years, we also celebrate 1.5 century of character, discipline, value-based leadership with deep moral grounding. And what better moment than to inaugurate the Kapuria human-centric Center of Excellence for AI and Robotics, which is the bridge between legacy we cherish and the future we must shape. For me today, it's not just an inauguration. For me, it's a very, very emotional moment and a dream come true. This very institution, which you know as Mayo College, has shaped my thinking, my values, and the inner compass that has guided me through every phase of my life. I remain indebted and deeply grateful to my 3 teachers, and I must quote them. Sir Jack Gibson, who taught us, "You're in school to learn how to think." Gurudev Pant, may be forgotten in some way, is always alive in my heart, who opened my mind, and maybe not many others, to the wisdom of Upanishads and Gita. Mr. Ramesh Shah, who gave us clarity of logic and disciplined thought. Their values, ethics, clarity of thought form the core ethos of this very Center of Excellence. And as you will soon see, that I made sure it is etched in stone in the entry foyer itself. So every young mind who enters the building can have a look at it. It's remarkable that this journey began only last year. If you remember, sir, we did the Bhumi Pujan on 24th of October. And it was a moment of devotion with an intent, a commitment to build for the next generation of Mayoites. This building itself has character and itself is a teacher in its own right, and let me tell you about it. It delivers a lesson in responsibility and sustainability and intelligence. The cavity of these walls are the stones which are providing thermal comfort. This building responds to the sun and wind. The 2 ventilation stacks that you see up there are inspired by the design of 2 towers which were called Sawan Bhado of the Orsha fort built centuries ago. They draw in cold air while receiving, we are throwing out the warm air naturally. The 2 jalis you will see on the side, one on this side and one on the other side, I call them the gills. They're actually, this very building is an entity which is breathing, helping the Center of Excellence to breathe like a living being. The closed loop pipes beneath each classroom circulate water nearly 10 degrees cooler from an age-old well, which many of you may or may not know as old boys was right behind the new block, as we call it the new block. We're using that well as circulation, helping to cool the building and reduce the air conditioning load. So the closed loop pipes beneath the floor of each classroom circulate nearly 10 degrees cooler water from the well drawn from there. Seamless array of solar panels, power provide literally almost all the power needs received and actually achieving net zero performance. We have already received the IGBC, which is the LEED's equivalent, the platinum rating for net zero energy. We are setting new benchmarks for the school. We are confident of achieving full IGBC Platinum certification for all the building features of sustainability. Now let me switch to AI and robotics. We all know that general artificial intelligence is advancing at a literally exponential pace. Its potential is enormous and extraordinary, and so are the risks. In a world where AI can hallucinate and distort facts and literally present with confidence absolute untruths. In such a world, our young minds who are in school and possibly the leaders of tomorrow must cultivate independent thinking, discernment, and responsibility. Let me also define robotics in a very simple term. When AI enters the physical world and interacts with the physical ecosystem, it's termed as robotics. Robots or autonomous physical systems. How these systems interact with society, environment will define the future of humanity. Ethics is just not an add-on, it's a very foundation. This center exists to prepare leaders who shall understand AI in ethics and wisdom of clarity. Ensure technology augments humanity and not overshadows it. Enabling all the students to use AI for social good and align with what I am promoting as UN Sustainable Development Goals, such as poverty and hunger eradication, climate action, primary health care, gender equality, and much more. It was about 3 years ago when we sponsored the first AI and robotic lab. One can easily observe the enthusiasm and spirit of innovation of the young boys, as many of you will go around the AI projects, the robotic projects that these young boys have taken, right from class 5th and 6th to the 12th standards. You'll be just amazed. This Center of Excellence of AI and Robotics promises to take it forward. It'll deepen mindfulness, ethics, insights drawn from Upanishads and Gita. I must acknowledge that this center could not have existed without many, many individuals whom I am full of gratitude for, and I must name each and every one of them. His Highness Singh Ji, I am really grateful to you for believing in my vision and giving me complete freedom to bring it to fore. Thank you, sir. A very close friend of mine, I must mention, late Randhir Vikram of Mandava, who identified this very site on which this building you see, and supported this dream with conviction. Colonel Bhavani, who has actually carried forward that very wisdom with discipline and purpose. Thank you, Bhavani. You have someone who you need to guess is the quiet strength and has always supported this effort, and that's you, Krishna Chankaroli. Thank you. I must also mention Lieutenant General Kulkarni, who re-engaged me with the school, fully endorsing my conviction that it's an imperative of the day to integrate technology and ethics. Saurav, it's your energy that's going to carry it forward. And I hope, I'm not only hoping, but I'm absolutely sure you'll carry it forth in all sincerity and energy. I need to thank my architect, was Adrish, or he calls himself Audrish, who has worked with me for more than 15 years and truly translated my vision into reality. And nobody would have done that in the way he's done it. Our project partners, both Mayoites, Prashant and Ashish, who ensured this center was completed in record time. Thank you so much, Prashant. Thank you so much, Ashish. My dear friends, Casey, Jay, Jaydeep, Sharad, Jayant, who stood by me and supported me and helped me at every step of the way. So starts this mission of K Infinity. What stands and symbolizes infinite and infinite possibilities. K stands for knowledge, karma, kindness, and kaizen. Believe me, this is not a logo in its own self. It's a mindset, a living culture of innovation that never stops. So let this center be the launch pad and the torch for the future by the current, all the children that I see around here. For an AI-enabled yet value-driven country, these are going to be the leaders. I sincerely believe that we as a country can become the world's moral compass in this AI age, and it's much in needed. And this issue of moral compass that our boys can spread as leaders starts right here in Mayo. With a deep tradition of bold vision and uniquely, as we are uniquely placed to lead this movement. Let this not be simply a center of excellence, but also emerge as a beacon of cultural excellence. I sincerely hope that every student who walks through these doors emerges not only as an achiever, but a conscious creator. And a living proof that technology can flourish within an ethical ecosystem, building a more sustainable future for all of mankind. So, before I lead you to a chant, which you all know, let me say that this is going to be not only a cheer and a chant, but a challenge to rise, to think deeper and build a better tomorrow. So join me loudly to say, Go Mayo! Go Mayo! Louder please, Go Mayo! Go Mayo! Go Mayo! Go Mayo! Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is my proud privilege to invite His Highness Maharaja Gat Singh Ji of Jodhpur to address the gathering.
Your Highnesses, members of the General Council, Mr. Deep Kapuria, Your Highness Karoli, Colonel Bhavani, Principal Saurabh Sinha, staff, faculty members of Mayo College, architects, Mayo families, parents, and dear students. Today is indeed a proud and defining moment in the history of Mayo College as we celebrate 150 years of this great institution. We also take a significant leap into the future. It gives me immense pleasure to join you all for the inauguration of the Kapuria Human-Centric Center of Excellence of AI and Robotics, an initiative that beautifully bridges Mayo's heritage with the world of the future our children are stepping into. Mayo has always excelled when it has embraced change while holding firmly to its core values. This center stands as a testament to that very spirit. It is a world-class, climate-receptive, already platinum-rated building, completed remarkably in less than a year, I remember doing the Bhumi Puja here just a year ago, ably supported by the alum construction partners and staff of the school. Deep Kapuria is an illustrious alumni himself of the batch of 1965. He has been at the forefront of providing path-breaking technology initiatives for the boys of our school. Being a passionate leader in the field of AI and robotics, Deep has always dreamt of providing such infrastructure to the school he grew up in. Being an innovator, he is one of the leading voices in India's manufacturing, robotics, and AI landscape. These contributions stand as a matter of immense national pride. He has been committed to India's larger agenda, chairing key councils in his pursuit of excellence and sustainability. Let me add, 3 years ago, Deep helped to establish Mayo's first AI robotics lab. Along with this, he instituted annual awards for students across junior, middle, and senior categories to ignite a culture of early innovation. Equally important was the award of the most innovative teacher, recognizing that teachers hold the power to shape the thinking and imagination of the future generations. These initiatives sowed the seeds of creativity, experimentation within the campus. Today's Center of Excellence is a bold extension of that beginning, taking Mayo into a higher orbit. It is the first center of its kind of excellence in any public school in India. With the opportunity this center provides, Mayo can not only maintain its proud standing as India's finest residential public school, but also aspire to be counted amongst the leading residential schools of the world. This center strengthens Mayo's long-standing commitment to preparing future-ready leaders, young men who are courageous in thought, grounded in character, sensitive to humanity, and equipped for the world ahead. To our own boys present here today, I say this with pride. Mayo continues to reinvent itself while remaining true to its values that have shaped it, all of us. This center is another milestone in that journey, and I thank you for your support. The proud parents, I assure you that your sons are being prepared not just for careers, but for a life of purpose, responsibility, and leadership. And to my young Mayo boys, this center belongs to you. Make the most of it. It is not something to admire from a distance, but a place for you to explore, question, discover, and create. Let your curiosity lead you, and let your work here reflect the very spirit of Mayo. I once again congratulate Mr. Deep Kapuria, the principal, the architects, the Mayo Estate Committee, teachers, and every member of the team who brought this vision to life. I wish Mr. Deep Kapuria, Human-Centric Center of Excellence of AI and Robotics, every success in the years ahead. Go Mayo!
Thank you, Your Highness. May I now request Colonel Bhavani Singh, Chairman, Mayo College Committee and President, Old Boys Society, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, Your Highnesses, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished alumni, principal, faculty members, and my dear Mayoites. It is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks of this momentous occasion, the inauguration of the K Infinity, the Kapuria Robotic and AI Center of Excellence at Mayo College. Today marks a milestone in our institution's journey, which a rich heritage meets the boundless possibilities of the future. On behalf of the entire Mayo community, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each of you for gracing the occasion with your presence. I would especially like to acknowledge Mr. Deep Kapuria, batch of 1965, the visionary whose generosity and belief in the power of ideas have made this dream a reality. His contribution stands as a shining example of purposeful action. As the Bhagavad Gita beautifully reminds us, Yog Karmasyu Kaushalam. Excellence is action. Excellence in action is true discipline. Sir, your excellence in thought and deed will inspire generations of Mayoites to pursue knowledge with commitment, curiosity, and courage. My sincere thanks also go to the Kapuria family for their support and belief in shaping a future-ready Mayo. We extend our deep appreciation to our principal, whose leadership continues to guide Mayo College towards innovation while upholding its timeless values. To our faculty, thank you for your dedication, mentorship, and for embracing this new chapter with enthusiasm. Without your cooperation, nothing was possible. To our distinguished alumni and patrons, your continued support strengthens the spirit of Mayo and helps us envision new horizons. A special thanks to all those who work tirelessly behind the scenes, the organizers, engineers, staff members, and students for bringing this vision to life. Almost everyone's been covered. I would like to make a special mention of Anil, who for the last fortnight has, I don't think, slept more than 2 hours a night. Give him a... Never let the smile off his face and said, Saab ho jayega, but did not give us false promises or hopes. He spoke the true facts, and he was the bellwether of gauging whether we would be able to complete the project on time. And that's his report is the report I always gave to me. Thank you, Anil. And finally, to our Mayo boys, may the center empower you to explore, create, and innovate, to lead with wisdom and build with purpose. Thank you all once again for being here today. Let this day be a reminder that when heritage meets innovation, the possibilities truly become finite. Go Mayo!
Thank you, sir. We now proceed to the symbolic opening of the center. May I request His Highness Maharaja Gat Singh Ji of Jodhpur and the other dignitaries to kindly join us for the ceremonial note opening.
Solve. We've got roughly 4 persons.
Please, please, please. The 75 units can be got at one. So this is another which is the control room and still get to be heated. There are pipes running under the floor and that is the well circle at the back.
Okay.
From which it draws water.
It is actually cooler.
Yes. Because of the pipes, they are yet not
The
functional.
whole
but
thing is this cooler, insulated. And the whole thing is itself is a heat absorbing and electric.
This is the natural air.
This is the chimneys. This is the whole thing. Air is coming in and getting the warm air is getting sucked.
Cooling on the